Welcome to the $100 billion city where the silence is the only thing you can hear. We are standing on the edge of the Johor Strait, looking at Forest City, a project so ambitious it was designed to house 700,000 residents. It was marketed as the Silicon Valley of the East, a high-tech paradise built across 4 massive man-made islands. But as we enter 2026, the reality is a haunting contrast to the original vision. This isn't a city that fell into ruin, it's a city that simply never woke up. The skyscrapers are finished, the marble is polished, and the gardens are planted. Yet, as you look across these 6-lane highways, you won't see a single car. We are exploring a billionaire's gamble that hit a wall of economic reality. This is the pulse of a ghost town in the modern age. Stepping into the main plazas feels like entering a high-end simulation where the occupants were never programmed. Every detail here is premium. You see the white marble staircases, the gold-trimmed elevators, and the empty designer storefronts that were meant to attract the global elite. But without the friction of human life, luxury starts to feel eerie. The tropical humidity of Malaysia is the only thing moving here. You can see the moss beginning to claim the gaps in the stonework, and the stagnant water in the infinity pools turning a deep, dark green. It is a strange, pristine kind of decay. It's not falling apart from neglect. It's simply waiting for a population that never arrived. In a world of housing shortages, this much empty space feels like a glitch in the global system. To understand why this happened, you have to follow the money. Forest City was built by Chinese developers specifically for Chinese buyers. But then, the world changed. Capital controls tightened, international travel froze, and suddenly, the target market vanished. These model units were once valued at millions of dollars. Now they sit behind sun-bleached glass, overlooking a sea of dark windows. Even with recent moves to turn this into a special financial zone, the occupancy remains below 2%. Most of the people you do see here aren't residents. They are the maintenance crews kept on staff to keep the ghost alive. It is a $100 billion monument to miscalculation. Look at the details the cameras usually miss. A security camera pans across an empty hallway, watching nothing. A grand opening banner from years ago hangs shredded in the wind. These small moments tell the true story of Forest City. It is a city of echoes. Even the futuristic street lamps that flicker on at night serve no one but the birds. In the distance, the lights of Singapore are a vibrant, glowing reminder of what a functional city looks like. But here, the only pulse is the digital flicker of a malfunctioning sales map. It is a surreal, beautiful and expensive lesson in what happens when architectural ambition outpaces human demand. The most fascinating part is how nature is responding. The forest part of Forest City was supposed to be a feature, but now it's a takeover. Vertical gardens are becoming wild jungles, and vines are literally choking the architecture. The swamp is pushing back against the reclaimed land, and the mangroves are breaching the concrete barriers. In the end, the jungle doesn't care about a $100 billion price tag. As the sun sets, we are left with a skyline of silent monuments. Will Forest City ever find its heartbeat? Or will it remain the world's most expensive urban anomaly? Only time will tell. The data is clear, but the future is unwritten. You've seen the scale of Forest City. Now look at your own horizon. What happens when the cities we build outlast the reasons we built them? If you find yourself questioning the architecture of our world, stay tuned to this frequency. We'll be watching the next pulse soon. Until then, keep your eyes on the grid. This is the Metro Pulse.